Hi again, folks. I've brought out my Gallic Celtic army. They've just been collecting dust. They haven't had a game for a long time, but I thought I'd just get them out and show you what I did last year, actually. I did a few slingers. They're attached to the warband behind them then. Those are the Warlord Games figures. And we've got the main warband. I was going to do just Ancient Britons, but I just thought if I don't paint blue woad on them, they can be fairly easily. They can just be general Gauls, Celts. You know, I can use them for a few more campaigns than just the Roman conquest of Britain. So I'm just going to leave them as generic barbarians, if you will. But especially good for the Gauls and, as I said, the Ancient Britons. These are the Warlord Games figures again. The slingers I've got are metals, and the rest in the warband are plastics, Warlord Games plastics. I think I got a few boxes on deals, so you know, they're not very expensive to create a right old mass of them. You know, if you can pick up a box for 16 quid, you get an awful lot in them. I think 30 figures. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's not a measly amount. I've gone in with quite a few transfers. Those come with the box as well, so quite generous. There's some grisly beheaded unfortunates. Got the standard bearer there. I've also picked up some Crusader miniatures, and you might not be able to pick them up, but one of those is the Dying Gaul, the famous statue that you can see in the Capitoline Museum in Rome. Sorry, the Dying Galatian, sorry. So they were like Celtic peoples in modern day Turkey, in the highlands of modern day Turkey, or the mountains, and they were subdued by the Romans. So I've got a little figure of him. I quite like him. And the chieftain that I have is also from Crusader Miniatures. Again, he's a metal fella. Another one of those is down here, tucked behind the Roman lines. I've got the chieftain's brother. He's been captured. I've gone for an excessive amount of scorpions. Not that we will actually use these on a game day, but actually, when I bought the box of Romans in the Bring and Buy last year, it came with 3 plastic scorpions and a metal one, so I haven't neglected them and I've painted them up, because you can never have too many scorpions. So a bit of a early imperial scene. So yeah guys, that's just a glimpse of my Ancients army that I've set up. So I've collected both sides, more out of accident really. I've done the Ancient Britons originally because 2 guys down the club had gone Romans, so I collected Britons with James, and I picked up the Romans later on. So I'm just going to get around to the rest of the Romans I have. So when I go back to Pembrokeshire, which is where I'm actually from, my friend there really enjoys this period, so then I've got 2 armies. He doesn't enjoy the painting as much, so I'll have like 2 forces ready. You know, he can, if he prefers the Romans, he can just grab those. I'll go on with the Britons then. and these lined up. There's something very satisfying about it. Ready for a bit of a clash. But yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. Just wanted you to have a bit of a look at them. And that's about it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Ta-da.